G'day friends, and welcome to week 2 of our sweet and simple online class where we're playing with the fun sunny splash stamp set. Excuse me, frog in the throat. So this is on the retirement list, so if you want it, grab it before it goes, because there's a lot of stuff already gone. Okay, it's Vickywright Independent Stampin' Up Demonstrator Australia. So this is week 2 of our sweet and simple class, and this is the card that we're going to be creating. Now last week our base card was Fresh Freesia. This week it's Parakeet Party. In my classes I like to sort of use 4 different card bases, just for a bit of a look, I suppose, constant look, if that makes it sense. So this is, as I said, this is our card we're going to be creating, and we've just stepped it up a little bit by die cutting, or if you have a circle punch, use your circle punch. But I've die cut the circle from basic white scrap with the layering circle dies. Another thing that's retiring, so I'm going to have to find another set of dies that I can use all the time, or a go-to set. So we're going to grab our kit and put that aside. We're going to put our base card together first. Okay, so as I said, we're using Parakeet Party, and surprise, surprise, you'll be happy to know I've got my bone folder. So we're just going to burnish that along that score line and then down again. I hope you can see that a little bit better than last week, and it's going to go that way. So yeah, last week was, as I said, I changed a couple of settings, and yeah, we had a lot of trouble viewing it. So the DSP is once again from the Butterfly Kisses DSP, which is also retiring. So both the DSP and the stamp set are from the annual catalogue. Oops. Yeah, don't tell me that is too long. Shouldn't be. I seem to be cutting crooked lately. I don't know why. But that'll do. Then what we're going to do is put this piece onto our base card. Now this is why I use liquid glue, because I do have a little bit of playroom to move our paper and cardstock around. Okay, now if you wanted the PDF tutorials for these, all the information can be found below, and the link to the PDF tutorial. They are $15 for the month of April, and after April they do go up to $20, but then they move over to my PDF tutorial store. Okay, but you can still purchase it. Now we're going to stamp our togs in Night and Navy and Malamambo. Is it sorry, not Malamambo, Mango Melody. So now my Mango Melody is not the best. So I've actually created a little ink spot for Mango Melody. All I did was grab one of the ink spots, the uninked ink spots, and a refill, and I just put the refill on the ink spot. So we're just going to dab this over. Inking it up so that it's nice and juicy and covered with ink. And we'll just stamp that there. Oh, that's much better than that one. That's what I used my Mango Melody for, and this is the ink spot, which is much better. I'm happier with that. Then we're going to do our polka dot togs in, well, I'm using Night and Navy, but I've got a funny feeling it could be Starry Sky, but it doesn't matter, it still matches. Just looks like it from here. Choose Starry Sky, see how you go, honey. Oh, whoops. That's what you get when you don't press them onto the block too properly. Okay. It's a Juicy Lucy one too. I'm just checking to see if it's all covered, and then we're going to stamp. That's it. Actually, I might do that again. I've just got a line right across there. That's a better one. It is Starry Sky, not Night and Navy. I've sent you on a wild goose chase. So then what we're going to do is just fussy cut these images. So all I'm doing, just moving the cardstock, and you'll get a better image. I mean a more smoother line, I should say, with your cutting. Just take your time, don't rush it. It's supposed to be relaxing. I always leave a little narrow border, but that's not to say that you have to. So I'll just do in here, just to tiddly it up a bit. That's one. And this is the one we're going to do here. So we'll come around the top. So all the PDF, all the cards have the tutorial link for each card so that you don't have to go searching for them. It is there, so all you have to do is copy and paste that link in, and it'll take you straight to this video for your card. You don't have to have the same stamp set or papers. You can use what you have in your stash, and the measurements are available in A4 metric and imperial, as well as letter size. Then we're just going to do this little one, come around, and that's our togs done. Just move some of that out of the way, throw that out. Then we're going to bring in our circle, and we're going to pop our circle up actually onto our base card. So we'll bring in some dimensionals. Okay, and bring in our base card, and we'll pop it about there, I think. Then what we're going to do is, we want to pop that up there. So because it's going over the circle, I'm going to pop in a dimensional just along the top. And we're going to glue the bottom part of our togs onto the circle. And we're just going to do it at a slight angle like that. Okay, then we're going to pop up our Malamambo togs. So we'll put dimensionals just like that. Don't need a lot. And we're going to pop these just like that. Okay, very easy. Then we're going to bring in our stamps, our image, and I'm going to use this one. Anywhere with you is paradise. Okay, and we're going to bring in our scrap basic white and our Starry Sky ink, not Night and Navy ink. Ink that up, just tap, 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 ever so gentle. And you're probably sick of me here saying this, but I always stamp onto scrap paper first, just so I know that it's nice and straight. And I'm just going to bring this down out of eyesight for a minute. Fingers crossed that that's straight. Well, that's pretty good. So that's stamped. Okay, and then we're just going to chop this back. And I'm thinking we might chop it just at the a slight angle, just like that. And that it does. God, I've mucked this up. Just like that. And that's that. Then what we're going to do, we're going to pop this up again. Okay, so we want our dimensionals again. So we'll use these little pieces. I'll put that one, which is the bottom there. And one more, I think, just there. We'll bring our base card down again, making sure that it's nice and straight, which is why I like using my grid paper. And we're just going to put that there, like that. Now, Don't press down until you know that your sentiment piece is nice and straight. Once you're happy with it, then gently press down. Okay, that'll save a lot of heartache and hassles for you. And to finish it off, we're going to bring in our fun flower resin shapes, and we're going to use the Fresh Freesia, which are all falling off. And our thingamabob, what do you call it? Take a pick tool. And we're going to use one big one. We're just going to put it at the base of those togs there, the neckline I should say. We'll grab another bigger one. We'll put it about there. I'll grab another big one. Put it there. Then we'll do two little ones. Now the same with your embellishment or your bling. I never stick it down until I'm happy with the placement. I just place it there, and once I'm happy I will go back over with my thumb and I will press everything into place. Just like that. Okay, then what we're going to do is bring in our second piece of basic white. And with the scrap paper that we had left over, we're going to do our inside. Oh, I may not have verified with those tutorials either, the way I explained it. When you purchase the tutorial, you get all 4 or 5, depending on the sad days of the month. I usually try and keep it to 4. Not just this week's. Okay, you'll get all 4, so you can purchase that anytime during the current month. So for example, April's, you got till the 1st to the last day of April for $15. Then what we're going to do is stick this to the inside. So that it's nice and even all the way around the edges. Now you don't have to, if you don't want to, you can just leave it as is. And then we're going to bring our envelope in and we're going to do exactly the same thing. Just checking to see if the little hearts were going up the right way. And then we're going to just chop off the excess with our scissors. And hoik that in the bin. I haven't. I've just missed the edge here. There you go, and that is our card for today. Okay, so that's the one we've just done, and that's the original. Same, but different. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it, and enjoy your week, and I'll see you back here next Saturday, 10:30. Okay, see ya. Hooray.